Thank God, we finally found it down. That's
And
the
I'm not,
nether wart. Wall yourself.
I don't have anything to wall myself.
There we go. This is what we came for, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the good and sweet nether wart. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. I believe this is episode 6. Today, I'm starting off this episode by myself, and we are going to be creating a mob farm from not a zombie, a skeleton spawner. That's what we're going to be doing. That's right. So I would normally do a typical mob farm, but since we were able to find a skeleton spawner, this will make our life a lot easier. So I will post up on a separate graphic of what you need in a chest. Maybe at the end of this video I'll put it in what I actually use. But first things first, what you have to do is to have this farm, you need to locate a some kind of skeleton farm spawner, a zombie spawner, spider spawner, anything like that. But you definitely want to use a spawner that is close to you. So I was able to find one and I cleared it out. I put a torch on top of it for now to keep the mobs from spawning. So next thing you need to do is you need to go out 4 blocks. Let me get this all started right now. And I might get shot, who knows, but you need to have 4 blocks on each side to give this farm enough room to actually spawn. So I'll go out 4 this way, so it'll be 9 total in all, and then 4 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more like this. And then you need to go 4 blocks above it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 more. So I need to take the ceiling up 1 more height. And then you need to go 4 blocks below it. And make sure you lighten this up all the way. Because if you don't light this up, and make sure you don't actually hit the spawner, because if you wreck that, it's over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will be the floor. So I will get this all cleared up, and I will bring you guys back in a moment. Okay guys, we are done with that. So the next thing you want to do is make sure you have torches for now. Put torches around the mob spawner so nothing spawns while you're in here. That's very important and dangerous if you don't. And also put a half slab on top of it so mobs don't spawn on top of it. It will make your farm a little bit faster. Next thing you want to do is find the place you want to stand and make your safe haven. I brought stairs down into my mob farm from my house. So what I'm going to do is start here, and I'm going to make this spot my safe haven. So you want to do is go 4 spaces in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you want to just clear this out, and you will make this your safe spot. So I'm going to clear this out, and I'll be right back. All right, now that you've done that, guys, you come over back into this little room. I ended up extending mine a little bit further past because I want to have more room for chest collection, but you don't have to do that. You can continue to follow that guide. And then the next thing you need to do is create a water source. And you create a water source by taking 2 buckets of water like this, and then you can put them at opposite corners, and that will create a water source block. So if you guys haven't known that, that's how you do it. And then from there you can just take your sources like that, and it will always continue to fill back up, and you place your water here and here. Now the water will not go all the way to the end quite yet. Make sure you stay lit up, because if you don't keep this thing lit up, it will be very, very bad for you. Alright, so next thing you do is find the place where the skeletons are gonna exit, and you go back 3. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And you're gonna go ahead and place some signs. But before we do that, let's go ahead and dig this out, because you're gonna need to dig this out so the skeletons can have a place to go. So dig this out right up until you get to the water's edge. And I'm going to show you how we're going to get this to go. Too dark here. Let's go ahead and put that torch back. Eventually you're going to remove the torches so the mobs can spawn, but you want them to be in there right now. There we go. Now once you've done that, all you do is come back one more, and then that will allow the water to flow freely down everywhere. And that should push, so no matter where we stand or where they go, they will be forced to come this way. So now we'll break this like this, and the water should stop right there. Next thing you want to do is to place your signs. You're going to place 1, 2, 3, and then break this block and place another sign there. There we go. Now, on this last block, you dig it up, and right there you're going to put soul sand. The soul sand will act as an elevator once you have a water source block there. And then we got to go up 22 blocks. Let me get this sand out of here. Actually, I want to put a solid block there just in case. I don't want anything messing this up. So go up 22 blocks. Let me go ahead and take 2 of these away so I'll know. In survival, this might be a little bit difficult because you got to find a way to get up there. But I know once I get through with all these ladders, I will be up 22 blocks. So let's get up to the top and I will meet you guys up there. Okay guys, now that you've come over up 22 blocks, next thing you want to do is go over 7. So I've already done it to speed up the process of the video, but once you come over 7, you dig straight down, and this will be the place where your mobs will fall straight down into the kill chamber. And again, I've already done this, but you just come 3 back here like you did over there, and this will be the area where your mobs will fall to their death. Okay, so the next thing you would want to do is to dig out a space for a double chest, like so. Well, if the double chest actually places itself correctly, like this. And you would create a hopper, and you just crouch place. So what I do sometimes is I just jump and then place like that. And then you would put a slab over the top of it. Another thing is you might also want to put another slab right here and a slab right here, just in case baby mobs spawn, and then you can just easily take out your sword, and when the mobs drop, to kill them that way. I'm gonna make a little bit more of an elaborate solution, and you can just check your stuff right there to hold more supplies, but I wanted to show you guys an easier way to do it. Okay, so I'm now back with the system I have. So the system I have uses 3 hoppers, and actually 3 hoppers on the top, 2 on the bottom, and they funnel in both into these chests. You don't have to do this. You guys can make that up on your own. That part is not important. Next thing you want to do is run back over here to this area. I will eventually move all of these ladders, but I'm using them for now. And you want to put a block here temporarily, like so. And you want to place it right here. That placement is important. And then also what you want to do is, let me put this here. I don't want creepers or anything to spawn inside my farm, so I'm going to leave that there. And you want to put a sign here to stop the water from flowing, and you place a bucket of water here as a water source block. The next thing you do is you go ahead and break this, if I can get to it, this source, and you want to swim all the way back down. But before I do that, I need to break all my ladders on the way down, and so because I don't want to drown, what I'm going to do is cut till I'm at the bottom. So now that I'm at the bottom, the water is flowing. We need to turn this water into a water source block all the way up. So the best way to do that, and the soul sand isn't working, is to create a water source block right here. And you can, unfortunately, I had to remove the soul sand for whatever reason. The kelp wouldn't let me place it, but you take kelp and you're going to place kelp all the way up, and it will turn all this into water source blocks all the way to the top, just like that. Then you can break this all again so the mobs don't have anything to come on. There we go. And then just replace this with soul sand, and that will create your bubble column, and it will shoot you and whatever mobs you have all the way up to the top. All right, guys, and we are back, and it absolutely works. So the next thing you need to do is just destroy all the torches. So I'm going to take care of the ones down here, and then Mike is going to take care of the ones up there. Wait, Mike, let me let me get these first before you do that, so I don't mess around and die. And now all we have to do is break these final torches without destroying the spawner. So I'll take care of that, because knowing Mike, he will mess it up. And and it should be dark in here. It almost looks like there's a torch down there. You want to go get it? All right, cool. Oh, it's dark. Nah, you won't die. If I can just get this last... If I get this last torch, we should be good to go. And they should start spawning almost instantly. Yes, exactly, they did. Did you see that? That was crazy. I'm glad I left that in the video.
And they should start spawning almost instantly. Yes, exactly, they did. Did you see that?
So those guys are down there shooting like crazy. And eventually what should happen is they should fall in here. It should take a little bit for them to get here, but eventually, at some point, they should fall here. Who is? Oh, there's more guys. Oh, geez. Yeah. Wow, they're shooting each other, too. That's crazy. They're fighting each other. Look at all those arrows down there. Oh, here's one guy right here. Yep, there it goes. So it will take a little bit for it to build up, but eventually it'll build up. And guys, this thing will absolutely work. Let me see if I can get some of these guys to actually build up. But as you saw, that first guy didn't make it. If they don't fight each other and shoot at us, what I will do is probably... Yep, there's another one. What I will probably do is add some glass here so we can see through it. But I think this turned out pretty freaking cool. And they're spawning at a pretty decent clip. And then, yeah, but Mike is doing it. And let's check this chest and see if this works. So there's my kelp that I broke earlier. And let's see down here. Down here, we've got some more kelp that I broke earlier. Cobblestone, a couple of this, and some bows. This will be a great source of bows. If I had looting on my sword, this would give me a lot more. But anyway, guys, I hope you like it. I think that this is pretty freaking sweet. And I think that, wow, look at them just go. Let me see if I can actually... And you can cut it off by doing that right there. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this so much. And if you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.